Do you want to be seen as a leader at your workplace? Maybe you have been working for years and you've been desiring a certain position, like a management leadership role, but it's been 6 years and years, but nothing happens. You see many new people coming to the office and they getting like the bonuses, the promotions in a very short time, and you ask yourself, why not me? What is happening that I've been here for all these years, but the company is actually choosing other people over me, new people in the company, in the business, over me that have been here for many years, that have been, contributing to the business growth for so many years. You need to start positioning yourself as a leader. If you want to have a promotion, especially to a leadership position, you need to position yourself as a leader first. All right, I have 4 tips that will help you to, position yourself in a way that your management, your leaders, the people who are on top of your business will see you as a possible leader, as someone who they can actually count on in putting a role of leadership in the company. All right, stay with me. My name is Susy Quental. You're welcome to my channel. You're watching the Q Concept. The Q Concept stands for the Quental concept. Quental is my last name, and I speak mainly about the concepts that I incorporated into my life and that have somehow worked out for me. And I hope that they work out for you too. All right? Stay tuned. So today, let me give you these 4 tips on how you can be seen as a leader in your, corporate job and be considered for a promotion or to be put in a leadership role. The first thing that you need to do is to become a helper. Yes, you heard me right. Become a helper. Being a helper or being of service is one of the most beautiful virtues of a leader, actually. Yes, I know you may think, oh, Susie, but I thought that being a leader means that you can get to the office anytime you want, you do whatever you want, you don't even have to show up that much, and just, you have your own schedule. Well, that too, but that depends more on your character. Actually, it goes more on your character and your level of integrity than it really means leadership. So, becoming a helper, being of a good service to the company is a way in which the company will see you because they want to be visible to the right eyes, to the eyes of the right people in the company, right? So when you position yourself as someone who the company can count on, who anytime can fix or solve any problem in the company, who can save others, from the daily maybe common tasks or maybe high difficulties level of tasks in the company. If you want to people to see you, if you want the leaders in your company to see you, you need to be available as a helper. You need to be there as someone who is of service. You need to be there as someone who, anytime the company will need you, you will be there. It doesn't mean that it will really happen literally like that. No. But it means that you are positioning yourself as someone that the company can count on. Right? And trust me in one thing, the company will not need you all the time, especially when you already become, a leader and you're already in that leadership position. So you want to be a someone who is able to help, a helper. Now, see one thing, it's different of someone who always needs to be helped than someone who is always available to help others, right? Leaders, they must be the ones who are available to help others, not the ones who are always in need of help. I hope you know what I mean. Okay, so you position yourself as a leader, you are visible at the eyes of the people that must promote you, the people that have the power to decide your career, let me say it like that, your career fate in the company. And as you become the helper, as you're showing up for others, as you are there with your tools, with your skills to help others, then you are more likely to gain the sympathy of the leaders of the company than when you're not visible, when you're not helping others, all right? If you are in the workplace and somehow you see one of your co-workers and struggling with a certain task, and of course, if they are open to receive your help, go out there, go and help them. Go be there for them, show up for them, show that you have some skills, tools, and knowledge that you can use for their good, for to help them in whatever they're needing help with. The second tip that I want to give you today is to strengthen your communication skills. Learn how to speak well. Learn how to articulate the thoughts that you have very well in a way that is so clear and so concise that people that listen to you are able to grab this information that you are passing to them and put it into practice in their lives, in their professional realm, and see tangible fruits from the things that you are saying. All right. So this is going to link to the third tip, which is to learn to be the last person, and especially during meetings. Don't be the first one, very quick to want to speak. Don't be the show off guy in meetings. Learn to speak last. Learn to be patient. Actually, when you position yourself as someone who is not in a hurry to present your idea, as someone who is not in a hurry to show up and show off to the management, you actually better seen. You actually better positioned. You actually better taken into consideration. The management, the leaders of the company will look at you and say, "This girl, this person has something of value to say. That's why he's or she is not too preoccupied in impacting somehow, or proving herself to the management, or wanting to show that he or she has the best ideas here in the entire company." No, you want to learn how to speak last. You want to learn to be patient during a meeting. Be smart on your meetings. Don't be the first one spilling the beans. All right? Be careful there. Why is it important for you to position yourself in the last, um, in the last, as the last one, and like speaking the last? Because when everybody has already spoken, you can soak into their ideas. You can soak and grab all of the information from the ideas that they had already, said or mentioned there, exposed there, and create something better actually. I also believe that the last ideas, the last maybe innovations that people bring to the table, the last solutions that people bring to the tables during the meetings are actually the best ones, are actually the ones that usually are taken, right? People speak a lot, people say many things, and then the last guy who has been all this time there, quiet in silence in his corner, when he opens and he brings this really bright idea with a very calm tone on his voice, he's able to win the heart of the management. And his ideas, thank you, are always the ones that are taken. So learn to be smart during meetings and be the last to speak. And the last but not least tip, I hope you're taking notes, which actually we could actually summarize. We could just summarize all of these tips into this one tip only. Be different. Yes, you heard me well. You want to be seen as a leader in your workplace. You want your management to start considering you for that next leadership position, that next role. You want that promotion. You've been working for 10 years, 15 years, and you want that breakthrough in your career. You need to be different. Trust me in this. You cannot be the same as the others. You need to stand out of the crowd. You need to position yourself as someone who is capable and is so capable to the point that no one else is able to do the things that you can do. No one else can do the things in this very unique and smart way. Only you can do that. You show up different, you speak different, you position yourself different. Your energy is different. Everything about you is different. When you enter the room, you command the room because you are different, because you have that je ne sais quoi that no one knows how to explain. And it's just winning the game, it's just winning the hearts of the management and the hearts. You somehow became like the superstar because you were very unique in your skills. Do you understand me? Do you get what I mean? I know you do. So be different. Now, guys, be different in the positive way, all right? You want to be different in the sense that we will bring a vibe of someone who is responsible, in comparison to the others. He's someone that the company knows that you can handle that kind of task. You can handle heavy, heavy situations that happens in the workplace. Maybe You can you can handle frustrations of the other co-workers in the workplace. You know how to manage conflicts in the workplace, you know. And this is being different in comparison to others. When others are down or crying or not able to accomplish a certain task, not able to deliver a presentation, you must be the one who is able to deliver a presentation. Someone who is able to do more, like beyond what the average people do. You cannot be average in the workplace if you really want to, stand out of the crowd, be seen as someone as a potential leader. You need to start positioning yourself as someone who is not like others. You have a very different lifestyle, and especially you have a very different mentality. Your mindset is completely blown away. Like people look at you, and whenever they are speaking to you in your conversations, you bring some juicy insights that will, it will spice up their desires to know more of you, to know more. Oh, so which department are you working, by the way? Mm. That's when you know that he's paying attention to you. You somehow became visible to that manager or to that leader, for example, right? And that's how you're going to win the game. You need to be visible, you need to be different. Your difference needs to be a positive difference, a difference that makes you look, good in the picture and not the other way around, right? Because there are many people in the office that they're different in a negative way. They come to the office anytime they want. They mess up a lot in the office, right? They don't deliver the things on time. They are late in the gatherings or the meetings with clients. They really leave a sense of lack of responsibility, as if they haven't grown properly yet, like as if their brain hasn't evolved properly to be in a workplace environment, to have a job. Let me say it like that. So you don't want to be this kind of different, all right? You want to be the positive different. The positive different is someone who has educated himself and have acquired the skills necessary to be put in a position of a leader, all right? This is what you want to do. Don't forget what I've said. The four tips here. Let me say it again, just to see that you are really paying attention to the video. The first one, you want to become a helper. The second one, you want to be strong in your communication skills. You want to learn how to speak well. You want to learn how to articulate your thoughts in a concise and clear way that will make other people take it, practice it into their lives, and see the fruits of what you're saying. All right. The third one, sorry, I think I am too emotional today. The third one, you want to be smart during your meetings. Yes, this is the one that you don't want to be arrogant. You want to be humble, right? You want to be the last one speaking and not be too smart in the sense that you are the first one speaking and you're spilling the beans and everybody now knows your ideas. And then maybe Andrew or Philip, someone else is gonna be the last one speaking and he's gonna take on, the cake for you. He's going to be the one presenting the better idea, and now you're going to be envying him and jealous at him. And you're like, how is it that, Philip was there and he was able to be the one winning over this game? Because he was smart. He was the last one speaking. He grabbed all the information of all of you guys who were too smart and too quick on speaking, and he composed a better solution for the problem that you were trying to solve in this meeting. So learn to be smart in the meetings and don't be the first one to speak always, all right? Don't be too pushy. Don't force your presence into your management during the meetings. Now, stay away, stay quiet, stay in your corner. Speak when you are allowed to speak. And when you speak, allow yourself to speak well, to speak with a concise vision, to speak as someone who knows what he is saying. Okay? And the last one, as you know, is to be different. Yes, allow yourself to stand out of the crowd. Allow yourself to be the go to, the top dog, the one that the company wants to come and ask for advice, wants to come and, for instance, ask for support to be, you know, managing a certain project, to manage a certain department, to manage a certain specific event, let's say it like that, even short events, small things that happens in the company, you want the company to come to you and say, hey Susie, or hey Martha, you are really the only one that we can see doing that job. You are the only one that we can see actually going for that business trip. Can you please go to this business trip? Are you available to go and close that deal with that client? You want to be this one. You want to be different. You want to be the one that everybody comes to for help and for solution. All right, that's what I mean with being different. Standing out of the crowd requires you to have a different mindset. All right, you cannot be like the others. You really need to be different. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.